On historic Route 66, there sits Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. They're our stop on the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour. We're going to head inside in preparation for the third weekend of the month sale and get you a look at some of the vendors as well as some of the items that are on sale. But as soon as you walk here, hey, look at that, Rascal Flatts, Chris Lane, Lauren Elena, Saturday, February 21st at Paycom. That's good news for me. That's good news for me. So we're going to head inside here and again take a look at all of the different vendors and all of the different items that are going to be on display for you to pick up. Again, 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Here's a quick look at the front of the store as you step through. As you can see, plenty already right out of the gate, including those good old model trains, TikTok clocks, or Kit Kat clocks, jewelry, and much, much more. They're doing the beans, ham, and cornbread lunch on January 17th. That'll start at noon. And while you're in here getting that food, you can just browse through all these different vendors and find something you like here. But let's go ahead and take a look through the store. They've got basically 3 sections here, including a section in the back for us to look through. But on this first vendor right here, you can see VG77. That's the 15% off purses, wallets, and model trains are here as well. Those are always hot sellers. But Route 66 merch, if you're a big fan of the area, I know a lot of people are, so that's great stuff. Right as soon as you walk in the door for that vendor, we're coming up on a new one, AA50, 50% off everything with a silver star here. I mean, with going through these vendors, you've got a variety of items. You never know what you're going to find. I like to say every time I stop through Apple Tree Antique Gallery, there is something new in here that I have never seen before. So I'm going to go ahead and hesitate to guess that that's going to be the same for you. 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-495-0602. They are tagged in our Facebook Live post, and we've also provided a link to their Facebook page as well, so you've got multiple ways to go through and find them. As we keep moving through, now we're in the middle section of the store here, and you can see there's been everything from gloves to tools to clothing. Now you're looking at some plates and dishes and cups and mugs. There's also been photo frames and displays and decorations coming up on cassette tapes and DVDs on a NC59. This vendor through the middle section here. 40% off everything over $5 except Firm. A reminder, on January 15th through Monday the 19th, that is the third weekend sale here at Apple Tree Antique Gallery. It's a monthly thing they do where every third weekend you can come through for a couple of days, browse all these different vendors and these already great sales that you're seeing, such as 20% off everything on CD33, they just get bumped up even higher, even more discounts, even more savings, and even more great products for you. This vendor here is DR16, 50% off everything. So if you find something you like that you see on this Facebook Live tour, make sure you stop by here yourself, or call ahead and ask about it. Again, that's 405-495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, as the commercial says, home of the gotta have it. JT2 125% off Christmas only, so if you're looking for some stuff like that, here's a big one. Booth GG10, end of year sale, 50% off everything, 50% off the lowest marked price. As you go through this vendor, you can see, again, a variety of objects from glassware as well to the porcelain dishes, silverware like that, Tupperware. Here's some more of the beautiful 26-piece fine crystal vintage stemware, etched, monogrammed L. That's on GG10. Yeah, we're only through one really section of the store here, and I wouldn't even say we're through it yet. There's still plenty more to look at here in Apple Tree Antique Gallery. BD22, 25% off everything. Facebook /Apple Tree Bethany to go to that Facebook page. Again, they are tagged in our Facebook Live tour. You can also email appletree@coxinet.net. Get a hold of the people working here that way as well. Thanks so much to Miss Carols and Shotzi for letting us come through here and do this Facebook Live tour on the Main Street of America. We've stopped in here a few times before, and it's always a fun trip every time we do. We've moved on now to the back of the store here. You'll see a lot more collectibles on this side as well. Behind me, VH50, 20% off everything. In front of me, CS21, 15% off everything. Back here on this side, the clocks are always a big thing to point out as well. There's still some ornaments up if you need to come through and get some late stage ornaments already preparing for next year. It's never too early to prepare for Christmas, right? So you can still buy some ornaments at Apple Tree Antique Gallery. And here's some more board games you see down on the bottom. Risk Junior, Hotels, Ship of Treasures, Monopoly, King's Court. There's a lot of great stuff up here, and you can find it at even better discounts. Right now, it's KT63, everything 60% off sale. Obviously, I don't need to tell you, but 60% off is pretty good. BC54, 15% off everything over $5 except the Furman markdowns. Now let's take a look here. Back on the back right corner, this would be the southwest corner of the store. RB81 clocks, only 10% off. There's two giant shelves full of books, hardback and paperback, both back here. So if you know a big reader, someone who's looking to expand on their collection, Apple Tree Antique Gallery is the best place to go. And I always have to point it out, but every time I come through here, they got some pretty good music taste. I don't know who sets that up, what station they're on, but it's good music. We're heading back now towards the front of the store on the right side here. GR13, January after Christmas sale. Look for new holiday discounts on red, yellow tag markdowns. Every time you come through Apple Tree Antique Gallery, I mean, like I said, they've got a sale coming on pretty much all the time. There's never a occasion to not have a sale, if you know what I mean, at Apple Tree Antique Gallery. That's what it feels like here. PK68, 25% off everything over $5, except the Furman markdown deal again. Now you're starting to see some more, maybe jewelry and wall decor. We get into those as we move forward a little bit here on this side of the store. Speaking of the jewelry, there it is right there. Look at this beautiful stuff. BG22, 15% off everything over $5, except the Furman markdowns once more. Now you're looking at, obviously, earrings of all different shapes, sizes, colors. Beautiful stuff. But necklaces as well. They've got wrist bling. I've kind of always wanted to say that. They've got mystery jewelry jars, ready to wear stuff as well in this vendor. Again, this is BG22. Come by Apple Tree Antique Gallery, 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. They've got everything from that great jewelry you just saw to board games to clothing to decor, furniture, collectibles, obviously antiques in the Antique Gallery. Stuff for sports fans, stuff for video game fans, stuff for people into jewelry and fashionistas. You want painters, they probably got stuff for painters. Got a movie fan, they got stuff for the movie fans. This one is MS38, 25% off everything over $5, except the Furman markdowns. They've even got stuff for the little kids, which we're about to see as we head back towards the front, but comics and movies and a giant Hot Wheels collection with a bunch of different things like NASCARs and I think some F1 stuff and more model cars. And we're again about to see that here, but JN02, this vendor right here, you see plenty of stuff, including a Pac-Man arcade game. I tell you, I would get that. If I wasn't working right now, that would be my purchase here. This Toronto Raptors banner hangs on your wall. I actually have a Boston Red Sox version of this exact banner. so you know it has got that quality guarantee. If you know a Toronto fan, there you go. They're actually doing not bad right now in the NBA as well. Toronto is. Here we go. We're back towards the front here. Robin and James welcome you. Mopars, Hot Wheels, and Diecast. Always a big sale going on right here, and look at what lines the walls. All the different Hot Wheels and Matchbox model cars. One of every visitor's favorite part of the store right here. JR71. Again, if you are interested in what you see here, go by 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany, or call 405-495-0602. Speak to the friendly people here. Inquire about some of the... I just backed into one of the things. Sorry about that. Thank you. Speaking of kind and friendly right there, I just backed into a shelf and they said they'll take care of it. The best people here, I'm telling you. The best people. But even after going through all of that, ladies and gentlemen, we're 2/3 of the way through the store only. There's so much more to look at here at Apple Tree Antique Gallery. And we've got more jewelry right here. DR16, 20% off everything. NM19, 10%. That's the watches, watch cases. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. But collectibles also a big part of here as well. Look at these old collectible coins, US pennies, quarters, much more. And there's much more jewelry here as well. We got one more section of the store to look at really quickly, and then we'll send you on your way. This is the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour. We're visiting Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Over 70 unique vendors within these walls, each offering their own different items, their different products, all locally owned, right? A lot of these locally made vendors. It's a great opportunity to shop and support local, which you know we are all about here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Reminder, the third weekend sale is coming up. That's January 15th through Monday the 19th. I believe that officially starts tomorrow, Friday. And they're doing a lunch on January 17th from 12 noon until it's gone. Join them for beans, ham, and cornbread. I told them earlier I might have to stop by for that one. They thought I was joking. I'm not. I might stop by for that one. We're heading back towards the back of the store. Got this section, then one more to show you, and then we'll head back towards the front here. RB8 1, 20% off the clocks only, of course. JA27, 15% off everything over $5 except the firm and markdown items. Look at these giant golden vases. Bet you don't see those too many places when you're out shopping, but Apple Tree Antique Gallery has them here, along with another wide variety of items in this particular vendor. We've made it kind of back towards the final section of the store here. Here's TC43, 20% off everything again, except firm and markdowns. LB88, 10% off with the same deal. But music and books and more collectibles as well. I've seen both Donald Duck and Bugs Bunny now in different vendors around here. CS21, all books, movies, records, 50% off. And if you know someone, a reader or a big music fan that likes to collect vinyls, records like that, stop by Apple Tree Antique Gallery. It's a great reason to, because they've got something for everyone. See, I have begun picking up different CDs that I like when I see them. I don't have a DVR right now or a DVD player or anything, but I do have a CD player. So I will pick those up when I do see them. All right, folks, well, we're about done with our stop on the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour. So we're heading back towards the front here. Here's MC54, 10% off everything. But you want clothing, and you want furniture and decorations. You want things you can work with. You just want the fun stuff, the collectibles. the action figures or the Hot Wheels, right? Stop by Apple Tree Antique Gallery. They're the best place to go with the best people. And I promise you will find something you like. Join us later on today for some shows coming up in the evening. We'll have the game plan back at 5 p.m. Here's MS77, 60% off everything. Then tomorrow we've got Bethany High School basketball versus Western Heights High. Tip for women's at 6:30, for men's at 8. That's on our YouTube, GSN Sports and Talk. You can see Apple Tree Antiques Gallery on both of those. Their commercials on both of those as well. So again, if you want just another look at the store and some more information, tune in later on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. But this is Apple Tree Antique Gallery, 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Furniture, glassware, collectibles, memorabilia, they're the home of the Gotta Have It. It is the third weekend sale starting on January 15th and lasting through Monday, January 19th. So stop by, eat some great food, and shop some great deals. All right, folks, we've made it back towards the front of the store. We want to thank you so much for joining us on this stop on the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour. We've been at Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, again, 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-495-0602. Go to facebook.com/Apple Tree Bethany, and you can email appletree@coxinet.net. Make sure you get in here for the third weekend of the month sale and eat some good ham, beans, and cornbread while you're here on the 17th as well. 12 noon until it's gone, so you'll want to stop by. But we'll see you on the next stop on the Main Street of America Facebook Live Tour on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk, presented by America's Neighborhood Values. We'll see you next time, folks. Thanks for watching.